What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric. Somewhere in that camper is my wife, Marissa. We have spent the last 2.5 years traveling in that truck camper all across the US, Canada, and Baja, Mexico. On last week's episode, we took you from Gainesville, Florida, through the Panhandle, and all the way here to Louisiana at Landry Vineyards, where we're picking you up today to take you on a whole new adventure to our 46th and 47th state of the 49 drivable states in the US. We're going to Arkansas and Oklahoma. Let's see what we can find in those two states. So we're headed out west on I-20 right now, going to Shreveport. Marissa's craving some Creole-inspired food to give us the last of our Louisianan fix before we enter into Arkansas here today. We don't really have a distinct overnight plan per usual. We've got a couple of options. One is a boat ramp, the other one is a campground, and the last one is I found a spot with Google Maps on a riverbed. It looks like there's a trail there, like people probably go and party, maybe camp overnight there. They're kind of staggered all throughout Arkansas. And then I guess the last option is Texarkana. That's kind of my least favorite option because it's probably a Walmart. So we're here in Shreveport. Marissa's putting money in the meter, and then we're headed to a restaurant Marissa found on Google Maps after going through a ton of different options.
The bike.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You guys need anything else?
No, I think we're great.
Grab some hot sauce.
Thank you. Hot sauce?
Thank
wow,
you.
That's welcome. Let's find out if it's level. How is it in there? Feels good.
Nah? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, put the slide on out. So we're here at Smith Lake. This is a free campground if you don't need electricity, that is. If you need electricity, you have to apparently call the town, get a permit, $15 per day. But if you're self-sustaining like us, you don't need a permit. You can just show up. If there's a free site, which there's a bunch of, you can use it. There's no limitations apparently to how long you can stay either, which seems really hard to believe. I'm sure eventually they'd kick you out, but if you're self-sustaining, free camping here in Arkansas. So there are two things that are not so great about this spot right off of the bat. One, mosquitoes. It's that time of year, we're near water, that makes sense. Number two though, it stinks like shit here. Like not a small waft, but like stinks. The wind is blowing off the water right now. And I don't know what the deal is, but there's a brown river down there that leads into the lake over there. And my nose smells poop. Somehow there is poo infused in this lake. Why else would it smell like poo? It's very pretty for a poo-infused lake. Tonight we have a low of 38 degrees. I was just looking at how far north we've traveled, which is kind of crazy given a few months ago we were in Key West, Florida. And now we're in southern Arkansas.
There's nothing to fear if you try. If you
Poor Rissy here's not feeling so well. She's got a serious cold, sniffles all the way. Be sure to leave some nice well wishes for her in the comment.
Got all my tissues in my pocket.
We might do a fire, but she's not feeling super well, so I don't know.
I'm always down for a fire though, sick or not sick. Sitting by a fire always feels great.
Now we're set up for a nice campfire for when the nightly temperatures start to drop. Like I said earlier, 38 degrees for a low tonight. So it should be really nice to have this fire all set up and ready to go for us. It's rained a ton here in the last few days, and it's been a challenge to get this fire going, but with a little help from some artificial fluids and some paper, we finally got one going. Marissa made us hot chocolate to give us that full campfire feel. Got the sunset on the horizon back there. The fire's rip roaring here. The weather's perfect for a fire. Nice and chilly and crisp. Pretty great way to spend our first night in Arkansas. Or I guess our only night in Arkansas. Marissa let me know that she made some snacks for us. We're probably gonna have a light fare for dinner. We have samosas from Trader Joe's. Decided to get some Japanese mayo for a dipping sauce for my samosas. They're delicious. So this is pretty much what the rest of our night's gonna consist of. I'm hanging out on the couch, watching some YouTube. Marissa's just hanging out up in bed, trying to feel better for tomorrow. And I think we might be going to Broken Bow, Oklahoma. A Instagram follower of ours suggested that we go there. Marissa had already mentioned it, so it sounded like a viable spot. We'll see how it works out. Tomorrow we'll pick you guys up as we leave Arkansas and head to Oklahoma.
Call me out, tiger. Call me out, why don't you love? Lift me up higher above the clouds, won't you love? When the scenery is right, go right in. I wanna fall deep within. Don't leave me hanging just 'cause I'm too proud. Whisper away my outdated doubts. Somebody do me the courtesy.
So we are all closed up in terms of everything in the camper. Leaving some people some nice firewood as a donation. It smells really bad like poop here. We can't wait to leave because of that smell. Plus we need to go get a new camera today. This one's on the fritz, so next stop, Texarkana.
My ways are mine and I don't wanna change, not even for love.
So we're actually now here in Texas, in Texarkana. We are going to Planet Fitness, doing our usual gym, shower routine. Today I made something unique. If you're not from New Jersey or Pennsylvania, the tri-state area, you might not know what Taylor ham is, or pork roll. It is basically a combination of Spam and Canadian bacon all in one. It's delicious, it's terrible for you. You can have it by itself on a sandwich. A lot of times it goes with egg. That's what we're doing this morning. Taylor ham, egg, cheese, roll. Good pre-workout snack while we're here in Texarkana. I was unable to wait for the camera to take a bite, but here's what the inside of a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese looks like. A Taylor ham is super crispy. It's super salty. We picked up Taylor ham at Publix in Florida. Florida's got such a high population of people that have transplanted from New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. Apparently there's a demand for Taylor ham there, so we stocked up before leaving. So we're back on the road. Quick stop at Best Buy. Picked up a brand new GoPro Hero 12. Let me know in the comments if you can actually see a quality difference. We're headed to Broken Bow, Oklahoma today. We got a recommendation from an Instagram follower of ours. If you don't follow us on the gram, be sure to do that also, at the Cummins Camper. And Marissa's found what is known to be a Grateful Dead inspired pizza place called Grateful Head Pizza and Oven or something like that. It's got great reviews, so we're headed there now for camping tonight. We haven't quite figured it out yet. There's a handful of options. They're all paid campgrounds, but they're very reasonably priced.
I think we'll end up staying in either a brewery or a winery parking lot. That's just my opinion.
We'll see how today goes, and maybe we'll end up at a brewery or a winery. You can probably barely make out what's in front of us, but it's a Texas State Trooper. Anytime a cop pulls up, you get a little nervous, but rolls down his window, big huge thumbs up, super rad. Welcome to Texas. Just to clarify why we're in Texas, when we came from Arkansas with the intention of going to Oklahoma, you kind of dip through Texas in order to get to Broken Bow, Oklahoma. So that's why we got a Texas State Trooper near us. We made it to Broken Bow, and now we're gonna go get some pizza and probably some drinks. This whole area is super packed. It's tourism central. I never realized that this was such a to-do town.
I've never had it before, but I'm just playing it good.
Three Rivers.
Good hot. Oh, or Crystal River, whatever. All right, we finally found a camp spot. Wasn't exactly easy to come about. We ended up at a bunch of tent camping spots because they were closer to the water and naturally more attractive. Now, we're at a generic campground, 27 bucks a night. It's fine. Fill up on water, plug in, get our batteries all charged up, run our refrigerator on AC instead of propane, and just have an Oklahoma kind of night. Marissa managed to slam herself in the toe with a stick while collecting wood for our fire later, but she decided, my toe's all better. Let's go for a walk around the campground.
Yes. It's beautiful out, sun's setting, and we're gonna have a fire, but at first we need to get our steps in.
The weather here is perfect. It's super dry. I checked our internal thermometer / humidity sensors. It was 28% humidity. We need that. We need this camper to dry out. Oh, we got showers. You wanna go check out the showers?
Sure.
What do you think ahead of time? Nice?
No.
No. I think they're gonna be nice because they're relatively new. 3, 2, 1. Really nice. For a state park, these are nice.
These are absolutely beautiful. For a state park?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably take a shower. Even though we showered earlier at Planet Fitness.
You're gonna shower again today?
Maybe after the fire, so it don't smell like smoke.
I doubt you will.
Maybe tomorrow morning before we leave.
That maybe.
That's a nice shower in there.
Once again, we do have a shower in our camper. We just choose not to use it.
One day we'll do a video of why I hate showering in my camper. now we're ripping. Fire's so hot, you gotta move away from it already. So one of my favorite things to do, I know, it's a weird one. I like to just take some of my garbage that is properly combustible materials and just sift through it and throw things in the fire. Paper towels, napkins, fruit. Oh yeah, it stinks like banana bread in here. It stinks in a good way.
It's banana snickerdoodle.
Oh, that's gonna be delicious. That doesn't look gooey at all.
No, I told you, it congealed. That doesn't look very beautiful. How it tastes.
Is it good?
It's very good. It could have sat a few, or it could sit a few more minutes.
We are too tempted by food to wait. Oh, really good.
It's kind of falling apart over here.
It's delicious. The difference between that and your normal snickerdoodle is definitely the extra moisture from the banana.
All it is was one large banana. One overripe large banana. Love it.
We're gonna just eat some of this snickerdoodle and go lay in bed and try and figure out what our moves are for tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. We're each getting in a workout this morning here before we get back on the road. Pretty cool experience happened yesterday. As you saw, that cop drove by us, gave us a big hearty thumbs up. Sure enough, he happens to follow us on Instagram at least. I hope, Cody, you're watching here. He reached out to us saying, hey, you know, I was the cop enthusiastically saying hello to you going by, and now we're hoping actually as we go back through Texas, we might get a chance to meet up with him. Who knows? After much discussion last night.
Morning, everyone.
After much discussion last night, we're going to South Texas. We're going to the beach, and I'm just gonna suck up the fact that I gotta do a whole bunch of driving. Gonna crank out these workouts here, and then we got some chores to do before we get on the road. So as mentioned before, we're gonna do some chores, which specifically is going to be the gross chore of cleaning out the composting toilet. Once a month, we have to take all the compost and poop out, put it in a garbage bag, clean this bad boy out with some water, which is why we're gonna do it now because we're at a campground. And then refill it with some dry compost, and we're good for another month.
This is the gross part.
You say this is the gross part?
Yeah.
Not yet.
So while he's emptying, cleaning out the toilet, I will be in the bathroom cleaning out all of the cat litter that gets caught up underneath the toilet.
For the safety of your eyes, we're going to be using 2 garbage bags today. Another poopy day in paradise. And just like that, 3 weeks to a month's worth of human waste. See you later. It's like an adult diaper. Little kids, they poop in an individual diaper, throw it out. Me, I poop in a plastic bucket, aka composting toilet, and throw it all out in one big bag. And once you're done with your poop, wash your hands and reward yourself with some food. We eat a lot of burgers on this channel, I realize that, but they're really good and they're really quick. last piece of the full campground experience is gonna be getting in a shower. Trash, throw out too. I think Marissa's making a mistake by not capitalizing on this sweet shower setup. Let's hope it's as hot as it looks. Not my favorite shower ever. Water was way too hot, scoldingly hot. Couldn't rinse your face kind of hot. And then the timer thing was like 30 seconds. And then you had to push the button again, which I get it, water conservation is important, but at least give us a minute. Now, all cleaned up. Let's get back on the road and head to Texas. The Texas State Trooper that we saw yesterday that reached out to us on Instagram, we're actually gonna get to meet up with him and say, hey. Told him this morning that we were leaving the campground and kind of what route we were taking. He said, let me know when you get to the Texas State line. Gonna go get to meet a Texas State Trooper who's also a follower. So that's pretty rad. So that's Cody in there. We just got to meet him and hang out. I'll put a picture up here of us hanging out together. Super nice to meet him. If you see us on the road, send us a DM. So this is where we're gonna leave you guys. We made it to Tyler, Texas, to our favorite home away from home, Cracker Barrel. We are headed further south towards South Padre Island. And so we'll pick you guys up next week for some beach camping. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks to Cody for meeting us in person. Bye.